And then I can still go mid right after that, and by the time that I show up, she's probably just dead. There's no way to escape this. Like, yeah. Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we're playing some Quinn Mid, and I already got first blood because we just walked around this corner, and Seraphine is AFK, so she just stood there and died. So, not really much missed. Accidentally closed out of OBS and forgot to reopen it, so my bad on that. But yeah, we got handed a free kill. Quinn is pretty freaking ridiculous inside a solo queue. Her win rate's always one of the highest. We're thinking that people are here, so I'll face check, sure. I don't mind checking, just to make sure. We're versus a Katarina. Quinn is a, like, roaming champion auto attacker, but she's also an auto attacker that, really just does a ton of damage through just, using your abilities, because your passive is kind of what does a ton. How your passive works is that, every few seconds, it will mark someone, and when you auto-attack them, you deal bonus damage to them. Your W gives you bonus movement speed and attack speed versus them, but we don't have that leveled up just yet. My E and my Q both also cause this passive to also proc as well. So, the idea usually is that you try to auto-attack weave in between the Q and the E, and just have full control, since you're a range character, of the lane pretty easily through just being able to auto-attack trade and then use your abilities to make your auto-attack stronger. And then once you get level 6, you have a roaming ultimate because it has, like, basically no cooldown, and it gives you increased movement speed by a substantial amount. I'm staying away from her Shunpo dagger because we don't want to get hit by that, of course. It did put the thing onto her, which means that we can, like, auto-attack her for bonus damage, but we're not going to be able to do that just yet. I'm going to use my Q here because otherwise I won't be able to step up. Just auto-attack trading a little bit. I'll just E away from her so I take way less damage because she does have Conquer and I just don't want to take any. She's basically kill threat now if I can land maybe everything together. They do have a Mordekaiser jungle, which is not really that scary at all. Okay, I don't want to be taking these minions. These minions are beating me up. Oh, she's just dead. Yep, people really underestimate how ridiculous Quinn's burst damage is with sudden impact and electrocute. With sudden impact and electrocute, your trading pattern is very simple. You normally want to try to get movement speed towards them. Usually your Harrier is what it's called for the bonus auto attack damage. Will be on like a minion. You can use that to auto attack the minion. You get bonus movement speed. I use that movement speed to run at her. I also get bonus attack speed. Maybe we can do one auto attack, then E, then auto attack, and just like continuously do that. Should be fine here. I'll just like trade versus her pretty aggressively. It sucks that I got my base stopped, but in the end it probably won't be too concerning. I'm gonna back off even further than this though. She might still stop me because I'm doing a greedy base, but I'm also trying to see if she'll step up to try to stop me. I can hit her again. Because she will be completely fine. I'm just going to go Symbiotic. So, Symbiotic Souls is the movement speed boot. It gives you empowered recall later on, and it gives you movement speed out of combat. During the early game, it's actually not really that good because Boots of Swiftness technically is just better. But every single time that you move, you slowly have the stacks go down. And when it goes to 0, it upgrades itself, and then you get way more movement speed, and that's when it finally becomes super effective. And you usually do W max first. In most cases, W is the one that just gives you the bonus attack speed and movement speed. It feels really good. Right here, I got bonus movement speed, so I'm just going to hit her a couple times. Once again, just auto-attacking her. And see how, like, I just basically just press my buttons on top of her and I just win. And if she tries to fight me back, she just can't do anything about it. That's why Quinn is ridiculous. If you're versus a mage, you just have to like sidestep their ability as you go in. But Quinn can take over games entirely, which is bonkers. Being able to take over a game can be done in many different ways. Are you a solo killing champion? Yeah, I guess you could. But I would say you're mostly a roaming champion once you get level 6. So that's kind of what we're waiting for right now. Can't auto-attack her, I tried. We'll just auto-attack my Harrier just to proc it and get the bonus attack speed so I can kill these minions a little bit faster. I am level 6 now. Our Q will only proc the Harrier on the first target hit. And we have a significant advantage, but remember that another big thing about this lane is that I just spent a bunch of money on boots, so I have boot advantage, but not really damage advantage. We both have a Doran's Blade and both have a longsword. I have level advantage too, of course, but the most important thing is the damage. That's like the big thing here. Proc electrocute, but I gave up cannon to do that. I tried auto-attacking the cannon as well to get it. As you can see, pretty hefty trade, though. And she's definitely in an uncomfortable position. You can start zoning, too, kind of. Like, right here, I'm just trying to go for a little quick trade onto her. And then if she steps up for minions, then we can, like, continuously trade. Okay, Mordekaiser's here, but... I managed to sidestep his E, thank goodness. If I got hit by that, that could have been so bad. She does have Ignite, and I am a little bit chunked, so I would prefer to just, like, not even ever give her the opportunity to trade versus me, and just reset instead. There's two things you can go. You can go Static Shiv, or you can go the Tiamat route. One of them is Lethality with the Profane, and one of them is, like, more attack speed and Wave Clear. They're both good. I don't know which one would be necessarily better, but... the reason why Tiamat is good is because she'll also probably die here, I think. I can probably get her. I just activate my W, and then we continue chasing because I'm so dang fast. Now, she's going to try to kill me. Had a feeling. I didn't mean to vault over the wall necessarily, though. Damn, dude, this sucks. Too bad I couldn't make it so I could get to the Fiddlesticks faster. I already knew it was probably going to be a pretty bad fight, but I didn't want it to be that bad. What a bummer. Malphite didn't have his ultimate from earlier and kind of sucks, but in the end, it's not too concerning. At least we have a real game on our hands because Mordekaiser getting fed. Maybe I could have bought Glowing Moat. I don't know. Glowing Moat isn't really that important to have, though. I was trying to just save up for the pickaxe. So anyways, what Tiamat is useful for is when you press E, you can actually use Tiamat in the middle of the cast of the E. And also it gives you Wave Clear, because Tiamat, of course, is like a... when you auto-attack something, you deal AoE damage around the person that you hit. The ultimate does cost a lot of mana. So sadly, I will kind of just like... run out of mana if I spam it all the time, but it's not bad to get into a habit of like using it. When you have it up, you can usually go for like an auto attack trade onto somebody. That's just electrocute and then back away, right? I don't know if Mordekaiser has ultimate here, but that's the scary part. Because they're like super low, but we don't have Fiddlesticks ultimate or anything. She is running back in such a way that is dangerous, though. So she'll die because she accidentally went a way that definitely was not good. This guy does have Mortals, probably, so I'm nervous, but I'll start hitting him a little bit because you never know. Jhin does have ultimate. I'm down for him to use it. Nice. It sucks that the shutdown went to Nautilus. That's really bad, but in the end... it's okay. At least we were able to sneak back some kills. I don't have any mana, so this Fiddlesticks is just unfortunately just not understanding that a lot of his plays so far have kind of been his own fault for trying stuff on his own. I'm just gonna base here. When you base, you remount onto your I think it's Valor is your bird's name, so you remount. You get the bonus movement speed. It only gives you bonus movement speed while out of combat. When things hit you, it causes you to lose a tremendous amount of movement speed. So remember that. You can't use this to run away from people if they hit you. A lot of times you'll have to turn around and fight them if that happens. But we do have our Profane, which is awesome. And just like that, I would get a kill if my auto attack went off, but she flashed and my auto attack canceled, which is tragic. But you see how, like, I can basically one-shot people with one trade? I did do the trick there with the Profane as well, where I pressed my E and used Profane while it was going off to deal the bonus damage as it went. I mean, I'm gonna maybe walk into Mordekaiser here, but do I care? I guess we'll find out if I care or not. This guy's, like, chasing me, but... Nice. I'm gonna flash out because I'm too scared that she might flash for me, and I can't help that Malphite. I'm sorry, bro. You might just die. If she tries to flash on me, I can just press E on her head, and she might just stun herself underneath turret and die for it. I'm not going to try to outplay her. It's not worth it. So you can go crit after this. You can still probably go Static Shiv as well, but Edge of Night is also a pretty strong item as well, because you're very, I show up, and then if they're, like, at half HP, I just kill you type deal. And, of course, you can do it versus squishy champions and do, like, 100-0. But a lot of times you do the I show up, like, right now, she's just dead. There's literally nothing she can do, so she actually just gave up and just continued going for plates, because she knows that there's no way to run away from Quinn once I arrive, because I'm too fast, right? There's literally no way to run away, at all. I'm almost level 11. I get way faster at level 11. Way faster. And it's actually pretty normal to have, like, this amount of kills in a game. You regularly have a huge amount because you can kind of join a lot of fights pretty easily, and your wave clear is still pretty good where you could probably, like, deal with people pretty easily too. I feel like Static Shiv buy probably is good against mages, while lethality is good against the melees, maybe. I'm not really sure. Fiddlesticks is coming up, so I'll just try to make it so that this guy gets a little bit lower, so then maybe he can just dive him or something. I'm gonna just activate my ultimate here to get in range of him. Fiddlesticks might just be dead before I get there. Nope. Not yet, at least. So he dies, but I accidentally didn't use my thing correctly. Okay, Katarina went bot and killed my teammates, but that's still fine. We can probably just go for top lane turret here. I'm level 11 as well. My Symbiotic Souls is done too. So the game is still pretty even. I mean, it's 12 to 12. I've been part of 10 kills out of the 12 so far. I think we can get this full turret. They don't. They have grub advantage, which is annoying. So, like, as you can see, it's... I'm trying to auto-attack a minion to get bonus attack speed here. But your auto-attack speed with Quinn usually is quite low because you will go crit and lethality usually. And you just go like Infinity Edge and like Collector and Lord Dominic's. So you go no attack speed, and the only way you get attack speed is through your W. So that's usually how people play her. But she'll just die here pretty easily. We have even easier methods of like catching up to people now because we're level 11. So we get more movement speed, and another big factor is that the Quinn mana cost goes from 100 to 50 to 0. So right now it's 50, and 50 is barely anything. I can use my ultimate to go wherever I want, whenever I want at this point. It does, like, take a channel, though. Like, you have to sit there and use it, and you can't... I don't even think you can stop it once you start using it, so if somebody shows up in the middle of you using it, it could be kind of bad. So I'm just going to take this pretty easily. I'm just going to clear this out, and then we're just going to immediately mount up, start running towards mid lane, because even though I'm fed, I still have like a pretty good flank position here, and just joining every single fight is really OP. I missed my ability, but it doesn't matter too much. I'm just going to stand still and just auto-attack her, even though I missed. And then I still have Edge of Night too, so I could probably still continue chasing as well. We're just gonna have to, like, fight with this guy. So we get another kill. Looks like my teammate died topside, so I also can try to go up here and see if there's like a person up here to kill, and if there isn't, then that's okay. We just kind of have to be aware of every fight going on and try to join every single one, because people still are dying and stuff, and we need to prevent that. So once again, just more, I come in. Usually when you are mounted, the best way to use the ultimate is that you would press R to demount, but you don't actually need to do that. An easier method is you just press right click on them like an auto attack, and Quinn will demount automatically, and your Harrier will proc on them, so you can actually do 3 Harrier procs very quickly. Dragon's up, which is sick. I'm building Last Whisper because there's going to be some people that probably build a lot of armor this game, and I don't want to deal with it. I have like permanent double buffs for like most of this game, it feels like. I'm just gonna mount back up again just to see if I can find a pick onto somebody, because MF is walking straight towards us. I know that I might get initiated on if I do this, but that person dies, I think. No, doesn't die just yet. They are 1 HP. I knew that even though Katarina's right next to her, it's not like Katarina can one-shot me very easily, so... And then I'll just reset again, and we can get back on the map so quick. Like, watch how fast we get back to, like, mid lane. I don't know what Jin's doing, but... A lot of times you can, get back so quickly where, the enemy will still try to make a play happen, and then you can kill the people who are low HP. You can kind of back and rejoin teamfights once you're level 16 as well, which is also pretty convenient. Because at level 16 you get even more movement speed, so you can start a teamfight, kill somebody, and you got low, then you immediately base, and then just run back, and you'll probably arrive there in about, like, 7 seconds or so. What? Okay, so she's just dead. She just did a crazy play. She clearly was trying to Shunpo on me and then Shunpo away, but it didn't work. I'm just basing again. We'll just buy another item. I can always just buy something and then just immediately get back on the map so quickly, so we have 14 kills. I'm on the way to whatever fight we want to be a part of, if I can find people, but it's not always feasible. And of course, if I get caught by like a Mordekaiser ultimate, I can get stuck in a really bad situation. I'm still quite squishy. I don't really have any defensive items besides Edge of Night, and when Edge of Night shield is gone, I mean, that's only 250 HP, so that's barely anything. It's also kind of convenient how easy it is to, you go side lane, just quickly press your buttons, clear the whole entire wave, remount, and then just can get to your teammates again, over and over again. You can also follow your minions, though, to try to catch whoever tries to defend it. Right now, I'm just going to shove out top because nobody's here, so I'm going to be able to take a full turret, so they're losing a huge objective, and this is going to make me so much more fed, because this is worth a ton. I will just base and try to help, or actually, no, I'm just going to TP mid, or not TP mid, but like walk to the TP that is going mid, see if there's any opportunity for me to help out. Nah, this is not the play. Because Mordekaiser's here. If I go in, I could maybe kill the cat, but after I kill cat, it's not worth it after. If they continue shoving, we probably can fight. This won't kill me, so I don't really know what this guy's plan is. Oh, I maybe shouldn't use my ultimate here, but it's still fine. The only thing that I'm scared of, Katarina is killing me there, and Malphite still had R, but he didn't want to use it. It's fine for our dragons, though, too. Like, we're doing pretty good on that. Infinity Edge would definitely be the next best buy. Make it so when I hit people with my pretty gigantic amount of lethality and stuff, I basically deal true damage to the squishies and just, like, kill them instantly. I should probably buy a sweeper as well. There's no reason not to have a sweeper at this point. I don't think I need a flash. And then I just have to base again because I'm low and I don't want to die. Because I'm worth 1,000 gold and it would be very bad if I died. But I get back so quickly that it's not really that big of a deal. So I'll just immediately rotate back mid lane. The side waves still look fine. I'm going to grab the red buff as well because I feel like... No, never mind. Can't grab the red buff because fights just never stop breaking out. She's dead. Using my ultimate to remount again. Gonna grab the red buff. And then just rotate back. My Edge of Night is back. That's awesome. That's necessary. So this should be okay as long as I'm not in Misfortune ultimate. Because she's really the only threat. And then this is our soul, and this is the soul for Cloud Dragon Soul, so my movement speed at level 16 is gonna be so crazy. Oh, will Cho'Gath flash over to try to steal it? No, he won't. Cho'Gath might still go for bot wave. Isn't that so funny how fast I can just, like... I am so fast that I can just... go search for people when they are probably going to be basing, because I can stop them before they base so easily. It's, like, not difficult at all. And then Katarina's going to come bot lane. It looks like she was coming bot lane through, like, this way. Nah, she's already over here. Our W just gives vision in an area around us, so that's what I'm using to, like, scout the area. I'm just going to leave, though, because we have Infinity Edge buy, and Infinity Edge buy is just way too gigantic. There's no reason not to just get it. We'll just build even more crit. Just make it so I hit even harder. I can help out with this because I'm probably the best damage dealer on the team to, like, secure stuff like this. And then we'll just get level 16 here, so now my movement speed is crazy again. 1,200 movement speed. Oh my goodness, this guy is super fast, but... I might just beat him anyways, because I'm just so dang strong that I can just, like, all in him. I mean, he might be strong himself because he's moored, but yeah. Katarina tried doing a little play there, but it failed. I'm not comfortable with how low I am, even though I'm pretty healthy still, because if I really wanted to, I can just get back on the map so fast. Why not just base? Because look how the duel is still going on just a little bit. And then we'll try to go a flank position on the Misfortune if she shows up. There was ward there, so they know that I'm down here. I can just probably, like, clear this instantly. And then I can still go mid right after that, and by the time that I show up, she's probably just dead. There's no way to escape this. Like, yeah. And then we just remount and started going elsewhere. Continue trying to get picks. Just do the objectives. You kind of look for the stragglers. And now I can look for tanks as the stragglers too, honestly. So I managed to kill that guy kind of quickly, which was convenient, but... Didn't want to be tanking turret. Didn't really make me tank turrets. That's good. Oh my goodness, the amount of damage I just did to that guy is crazy. Why is nobody hitting the turret, though? Got that guy too. I'm activating my ultimate. That guy flashed away. We just do the Baron now. I have 21 kills. I have 1,100 movement speed. This is why Quinn is broken inside a solo queue. This is also like a master tier lobby. Like everybody's master tier. hide his base here. I have a full item. We can just go Collector, I guess. And then, watch how fast I can get on the map. Like, even Misfortune, right? She's a fast character, but... Let's see if she can escape me. Let's not do that. The reason why I didn't commit is because I don't know where people are, and yeah, I can find somebody and kill them quickly, but if there's other people around the corner trying to kill me, they could instantly do that, and that is frustrating and would be bad. I would get one shot probably. I'm just gonna buy Elixir of Wrath to give me physical vamp, so at least I have a little bit of lifesteal, because I have none, really. I can continue just doing split push if we really wanted to, because I don't feel like they have really good ways of punishing me. They try to pick me, but I'm too fast. The Cho'Gath is really tanky. It looks like Mordekaiser is caught. I'll just make sure to join the team. It's not as good to probably, like... Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably not as smart to go for the, like, individual Cho'Gath in front of us who is trying really hard to, like, CC me. And yeah, so we have 24 kills in 27 minutes in a high elo lobby, and this is not even surprising. Like, I don't get this fed all the time on Quinn, for sure, but this happens very frequently. Very frequently. I don't get this kind of scoreline even when I play like Zoe or something, and it's because her effectiveness inside a solo queue is so high. Because you're able to literally just be everywhere at once. And that's not fair, really. So we'll just honor everybody. GG's. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. I did 50,000 damage, which is more damage than my 3 carry, or top jungle and 80 carry combined. So I did more damage than all 3 of those guys combined. Also, I had Meteos on my team. the pro players, so. Anyways, see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Quinn in Arena. We are starting off with some prismatic augments. There's one that is, like, related to getting more takedowns. There's scopiest weapons, which just gives me a bunch of attack range. I'm going to probably do one reroll on Courage just to see what I would get. Omnisoul is okay if you get, like, Dragonheart, I guess, but I probably shouldn't reroll more. So I'll take Scopiest, but I don't even think that this is necessarily that crazy, because I feel like the best way to usually play auto attackers is you get the ones that actually increase the amount of damage that you deal. But we'll see. Maybe we'll get, like, other Scopiest, and we'll be able to, like, attack from super far away, and that could be, like, huge. These guys both have Wiggled, so they both have increased AP. I have a Anvil run Pike. That did not go the way that we wanted it to. Just gonna damage this guy a little bit. Damn, that healing is freaking ridiculous. Like, what on earth is that? Yeah, the healing that they get is just absolutely freaking insane. Like... And I feel like the healing from Bard is actually so significant that there's basically no way to win. He heals for, like, hundreds of HP per W, and he has so many of them. So that was probably just an automatic loss. I imagine that there's probably no way to win that. I don't have something damage-related, and they have something that just gives them, like, a ton of AP, so that's pretty bad. Plus, also, I have bonus attack range, but it's not like I deal more damage with attack range. What do we want? Oh, okay, this is really good. Never mind, yeah. So, the Draven one is good if you hot streak, but we can't hot streak, so why would we ever want this? Well, the other thing that it's good for is that it just gives you a bonus... a chance to make it so your anvils in the future are at a higher tier. So, this is good for my Pike, right? Because my Pike might be able to get really strong anvils now. in the future. So I hope that he gets to achieve that. Man, there sure is a lot of AP characters. Can I go Merc Treads? Because honestly, I'm just trying to run away from people. We're probably just going to have to get something crit related. The best items, I believe, would just be Hamstringer and maybe Reapers. I don't think Reapers is as good as it should be for Quinn, though, because I think that usually you just want to benefit from making your Harrier hit really hard. Okay, well, apparently we damaged this guy quite a bit, but I don't think that we even win this still, because I'm going to make sure that I take this plant, because if nobody takes it, that would be kind of bad if Bard got over here and took it, so... You see how he's just invincible? He's literally tanking everything and just healing. It's just so crazy how impossible it is to deal damage to anybody. Bard is just busted, I guess. I don't know what else to say. We deal nothing. I think we should just run away every single round and just, like, try to beat them at the very end. Because otherwise we're so freaking useless. It's crazy. I managed to get every single one there. I mean, it's just so doomed, bro. Okay, well, we're just going to be losing early game, but also not even getting a single kill during early game, which is annoying because that makes it so we don't get the 250 gold. Bummer, dude. I did say that this was probably going to be a pretty trash thing early on. Please give me items that are good. Darn, dude. I don't feel like any of these are good either. I mean, this is, like, okay. Okay, I got Hamstringer. Thank goodness. At least I have something that kind of allows me to deal a bit more now. Hamstringer is the one that makes it so your crits apply a stacking burn effect. Or bleed. And it does the damage based off of how much the crit hits. So if you crit for a lot, then it hits really hard. It also can slow them, too. So yeah, at least I can, like, hit hard from far away now. It's kind of what we've been waiting for. They have True Shot Prodigy Sivir and a Wukong that has super low CDs. And he has Goliath, so he's giga tanky too. I did get to crit her, not that it really matters too much probably doing that. I mean, we have decent damage onto them, but they're still chasing kind of hard. Okay, they let us just get all the plants, and they're going to share a plant, which is really good. I know Wukong's going to ulti me here, probably. I could probably just take this out, huh? Even if it brings me into the fire, I think that it will still be worth it. Nice, and Pyke was able to generate probably some money for himself with his ultimate, and that's going to give him more stat anvils, so I hope that he gets very strong very fast so he can just kind of carry me in a way, because I'm not confident just yet in my overall strength. Draw your sword, Smolder, but it doesn't matter because he'll press Q on us, because his Q doesn't become shorter range. I feel like I just want to go Infinity Edge, and the reason why is just because if it bases the damage of the crit, or like the bleed effect is based off of how much you crit for, shouldn't I just make it so it like is more effective? That's pretty smart. Okay, I'm gonna kill one. I don't know if I can kill this other guy, but I'm gonna deal as much damage as I can. Nice, and he was able to secure it, and that gives me more money again because Pika Ultimate does give it to us too. Very sick. Nice round, dude. Being able to win early game rounds with Stat Anvil definitely feels nice because Anvil usually sucks early on, which makes it almost feel like a 1v2, but he's been doing pretty good so far. And Nivea has Curse Augment. Looks like... Dang, they're actually going to lose. Wow, Bard is just too ridiculous. He has Puppeteer plus Sword of Blossoming Dawn. And he has Blade Walt, so he can proc it so easily. I got Stat Anvils. Whoa. How useless, kind of. My attacks reduce the amount of damage that they deal to us by 15%. That's pretty significant. It's kind of boring, but hey, it does make it so they deal way less, so why would I not go that? I know that I'm not spending my Anvil here. I just want to see if we can win, because maybe I can try to save up for another Prismatic and look for Sword of the Divine, because I feel like Sword of the Divine would be crazy. I accidentally activated my ability. Whoops. Darn, they're gonna get every single one. But there's no way that your ultimate's back up, no? So she should just die. Oh no. Do I die? No, I don't. Not yet, at least. And she didn't die inside of the circle, so she didn't get a Res or Ally, too. Huge. Shrink rate reduced their damage dealt by 1,100 that fight. That's obviously quite nice. We'll just do the bonus AD because more AD means more damage for like how much our crits are going to hit for, and that just means that we're going to hit even harder with our bleed effect. Maybe I should just build a Last Whisper now. They don't really have too many healing stuff, kind of. I guess Bard has a lot of healing, huh? So let's just build Mortal then. Make it so we have the Armor Pen to deal with them. I'll also buy an Anvil, why not? I'll take attack speed. I feel like still being able to attack pretty quick is very nice because, I mean, of course, I do stack the bleed as well. They have another Quinn, but she has way worse items than me, so I don't really see how we would lose. 56, I should... Oh, should I take it? No, I messed up and I didn't say anything, bro. Man, I can't see anything. My damage is honestly kind of ridiculous, that's the point. %. That's a pretty good amount. You have a lot of lethality. Oh yeah, he's been buying items, no wonder. That's good. Wow, the Ahri did kind of a ridiculous amount of damage there. Also, why did it just seem like Wukong healed for like 1 billion? Or did I just like see something wrong? Maybe I just saw something wrong. I'm just wondering about like facing the Urgot in the Bard round, if we're gonna be able to out DPS the healing and like armor that they have, because it feels like it's kind of challenging to do. Armor pen by a significant amount. We'll just take that. So now we have 42 armor pen. My Pike is generating a lot of gold for me, so maybe I just save my money again and just still look for Sword of the Divine, just so I can crit even harder. Who knows? Oh, it's draw your sword, Urgot. How does that work with his W? Does that actually make his W range, like, super bad, or does it not? Whoa, your QCD is short. Holy crap. I did not expect for her to be able to throw another spear. Oh my god, the Pike's literally gonna die, dude. No! Pike! Dude, you are not juking any spear, bro. My man. Didn't feel like that hit me, but hey, I can't 1v2. It's too challenging. Pike didn't get to hit anybody for a single bit of the entire round, and that's, really bad. I feel like we probably had a good chance at winning, too, because the amount of damage that I output versus, like, Nidalee seems pretty good, and even versus this guy, I was dealing quite a bit. It's just that I thought we were gonna just play it slow and just, like, not immediately initiate, but then actually, he didn't initiate. He just got caught by every spear, I'm not gonna lie. I guess there really was no initiation. Zhonya's to end the round. We'll just do this one. So we didn't get money that round. What do I even want, dude? It chose me. Yippee. We're versus Bard. Instantly sell all of your non-quest items and you can buy anvils. We just get bonus AD and a conversion. I guess I'll take it. I mean, just more AD, I suppose. Does this mean that I should go Rite of Ruin? Probably not. Rite of Ruin doesn't work with my character because I don't have a low CD ability. Like Yasuo and Yone can go Rite of Ruin because it's really crazy on them because they can just spam Q, but I don't have anything like that. Whoa. Damn, this Bard actually has no cooldown on his ability whatsoever. That is so insane to me. He also does not take damage. Okay, I managed to not get hit by that, which is pretty huge. Okay, one person dead. She's dies too. It's really annoying, but we managed to do it in the end. My Mortal Reminder probably was one of the biggest reasons why we could win that, because I had stopped their damage by a lot. Okay, so please give me Sword of the Divine. Darn. I mean, Reapers is okay, I guess. Flesh Eater shreds armor and magic resist, which is alright. That gives me a bunch of lethality and increases my AD even further. Darn, I was just going to use all my rerolls to find and I didn't. I kind of want Flesh Eater. I feel like Flesh Eater is kind of strong, dude. I mean, every single auto attack and ability shreds it, and then once you shred it, it can shred up to 30 armor and 30 magic resist. And then I also already have the percent pen on top of that. And also just makes you tankier, and when people die, we get healing, and it heals my ally too. I just feel like it's a super, super strong thing. Bard just dies here. There's no way that he can beat us. Just wait for stacks to expire rather than go in, but my teammate doesn't want to do that. Oh, I didn't know that if that was gonna be Lily or him, but I actually canceled her W there with my E because I buffered it. She should just die. It was kind of risky what I just did. That was a bit greedy, because if I die there, it's really bad. I don't know if Pyke will be able to win on his own without me because of the healing if she gets to revive Bard. But it worked out. We were fine. Just barely. Movement speed, Omnivamp. I think the Omnivamp sounds good. It's always kind of useful whenever people are hitting you and then you have like a little bit of ways of healing yourself back. Because when they get to chunk you and then they can heal themselves but you can't heal at all, it really sucks. So I hate that. We'll do the 2 random ones. We got AD and Lethality. Holy crap, that's kind of huge, honestly. I'm starting to hit really hard, even though I don't have 100% crit chance just yet. I don't even know what I want as my final item. I'm kind of down to go Shield Bow. Maybe, or Rapid Fire, I guess, too. Just hit from further away could be useful. Whoa. I think that my teammate might instantly die here. I got her quite low, but I don't think it's low enough to probably win, and he can't res me because I resed him, so we lose because the Bard heals for like 1 billion. So because he heals for too much, there's no way that my Pyke can ever win this. Wait, my Pyke went full items instead of buying more anvils? Is that actually worth it? I don't actually know how anvil runs work when you buy items. I felt like I always just continue buying stuff. Bummer, dude. Start with a black shield at the beginning of combat. It breaks so easily, though. I don't know if my on-hit effects means that it can crit and it includes my hamstringer, so I'm just going to take Dive Bomber because if my teammate goes in and dies, at least he explodes. Whatever. Now, the question is Smolder at his I press Q and I automatically win phase where he's like the most skillless champion in Arena and I hate him because he just does the most stupid stuff ever. The exhaust... Well played. The exhaust was too much for me to handle. It's probably doomed. Yeah, it's doomed. Bye-bye, Mr. Pyke. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, bro. You are fast. Okay, never mind. We are not out. We almost lost because Smolder also has Serve Beyond Death, which is Renata's W. Holy crap, that was close. Shrink Ray reduced their damage by a significant margin, too. There's still 4 teams left after that. Reverses the Nidalee Urgot. We just need him to not die the same way that he did last time. The last time that he died was not good. Not good at all. I feel like Rapid Fire Cannon. We can also pot up here, I guess, because this could be technically the last round, so might as well just spend our money as much as we can. Alright, Pyke, you have 15 anvils this game. You have a decent amount of Omnivamp. Whoa. Okay, then. I'm just gonna stand still and auto-attack her and we win. It seems that Pyke just, like, one-shot the Urgot. I don't really know what happened there to make him one-shot it, besides oh, yeah. So his Hellfire Hatchet kinda does 46 to 92% current HP, so he just one-shot the Urgot because the Urgot's too tanky. It's actually harder to fight the shielding and healing comps because he can chunk them, but then after they get chunked, he can't actually finish them off. I feel like you should build anti-heal. Wait, who's gonna win, actually? What does my teammate have? Does have that. Okay, so we're versus Ari and stuff. AD. Attack speed. Attack speed. Buy more AD and just hope for the best. I hit very, 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 very hard when I get to attack. You have 230 lethality. Yeah, I mean, as long as you can land something, you could probably beat them, huh? Maybe. We'll see. He also has Serpent's Fang to reduce their shielding. He doesn't have any anti-heal like me, so I have to, like, hit them with him, probably. Yeah, honestly, this is not looking very hot for us. Because as soon as I die, is there any way to come back? He keeps on missing his E. No, him missing E is such a big deal, actually. What are you doing when you're using your Q? Do you have something that's, like, crazy? Oh my god, they're perma-stunned. Aww. Nice, okay, we probably win now, because there's no way Bard can survive long enough, right? Nice, Pike, we did it. We won in the end. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. We'll look at the damage delta and stuff at the end. Sometimes it doesn't load, though, and I have to, like, go to my actual account to look at it, because it just takes forever. Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to trust it. It just never, ever works, so we'll just go here instead. Damage dealt was higher than Pike, and Ari did more damage than me, but we were able to win. So anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys later. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye.